I'm happy today to welcome Sandy McMullen to the studio, and we've been fortunate to have 3 of Sandy's pieces in the show. One of the things about the abstract work is that I admire abstract painters, and I'm trying to do a little bit of that myself. So I'm pleased to be able to talk with you about these paintings today. So we did have a chance to talk a little bit about it, but I was hoping that you could share with the viewers your inspiration for these paintings.
Yes. This spring I signed up for a program with an artist from California called Nicholas Wilton, and I did his online program. It was a 3-month program. So it totally got me through COVID with some inspiration and excitement for painting. And his philosophy totally lines up with what I believe in terms of that how you approach your work, your attitude going in, and what you're willing to do from the inside shows up on the canvas. So are you willing to be experimental? Are you willing to try things, to take risks? And you know, it's a hard journey for a lot of artists to really do that, because you fall in love with a piece.
So it's the focus on process and not product.
Exactly. And then you're sharing like a part of yourself, so that it makes it unique to you, and it's not just a copy of something that you might find on Pinterest.
Sure.
So in these, I was focused on playing with a lot of color, different colors, and mark making, and trying to find variety, and really not getting hung up on going for a result until the result came.
So it was more of a feeling and not a predetermined thing.
It wasn't predetermined, but it's a balance of using your intuition and feeling, and also applying the principles that you know about composition, and keep going when things get uncomfortable,
yeah,
and not just bailing on it.
So we did talk about this painting and the fact that you thought maybe this one was your favorite. I wondered if you could talk a bit about that.
I think because I did some collage, the white area towards the middle is, I did some collage papers, so I put those on. But, you know, now that I'm looking at it, I think there's one reason I like it is because there's a little bit more space in it.
Okay.
And I hadn't thought about that till right now. But I like the areas where there's some more...
It's the quiet
areas where you can get some rest. Like there's lots of things to look at, but there's also areas of rest.
And that's a danger, isn't it, when painting, that it seems like you need to fill the whole canvas with activity.
I think both are in play. And in this one over here, I did that even more, because this has lots of collage, and it was full of mark making, but I just went in and neutralized the colors so they were not so saturated, and took out a lot of areas with so that there were areas of rest, and then played with having differences. So in this area, previously I would have had to have everything, you know,
linear.
Yeah, really.
In this case.
And I thought, oh, this is like good, just to be crazy.
Yes, it's lovely. I wonder if you have more of these. Are you working on more in this series?
Yes, I started with 15 panels.
Okay.
And 5 are currently in a show in Ontario called Colburn Street Gallery. And those are just in the gallery. So they're on my website.
Okay.
And on my Instagram. And my Instagram is Sandy McMullen.
All right.
Yeah, basic. And my website is sandymcmullenfineart.com.
Well, that's good. That means people will be able to follow up if this work is, they're curious about this work and what other pieces, maybe a bigger format, or that's great.
Yeah, well, all the 15 are the 12 by 12s.
Okay.
But, my daughter moved to from Mexico to Ottawa, the
Okay.
Gatineau region. So I did some bigger paintings for her this summer.
Oh, that's great.
So
We can look forward to those.
yeah, so,
as well.
so I like doing like a 30 by 40 size.
Okay,
Is my preferred size.
that's great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for your willingness to come in this time of COVID and to share with us some of what you thought while you were painting these.
Oh, thank you. It's my pleasure.